Hey there everyone, new week, new video. Stay tuned, I'm just about to go and load up a truck that is headed for Iowa to a dairy with some of the nice quality hay that we just barely baled. So stay tuned and I'll show you the process that we go through when we have to load a truck. First thing is we have to go weigh in the truck at the scale, and since we don't own a scale, we are using a neighbor's scale here in town. That's where we always have the truck driver meet us because we know where the address is of that and we don't know what the address is to our fields. So we are going to there and then we gotta weigh him in and then we gotta go load him. So we have him weighed in now, which took us a little longer. The printer that prints out what the weight is to verify it was broke, so I had to do some hodgepodging getting it to work, so that took a little longer than we expected, which is normal when you're trying to load a truck. It always takes longer than what it should. I have him just following me right now, and we're gonna go to the stack and then I'm gonna load him up and then we'll come back to the scale and we will scale him out so we know how much hay we put on him. So yard, now we just gotta get him positioned right so I can stack him the fastest I can, or the most efficient way I can. And it has to look as good as it can, because it has to be on the road and roadworthy, so it has to be nice and straight, all the lines and things. So it takes a little bit longer to load a truck than it does just one of our medium duty trucks from the field, because this one has to go on the road and it has to be on there for a little while. So okay, we have got the truck loaded. There it is. This is probably the best looking truck that I've loaded so far. This is my second truck I've ever loaded, so hopefully it got better for my first one. First one was a little rough, I loaded the wrong hay. So, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna weigh him out, and then he's gonna tarp and stuff there so I don't have to wait for him, and then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna go haul some of the hay that we have on these fields. So stay tuned. I'd love to see you all the way through the video. So with our lucky day, we can still fit one more bale with the weight that they are on the truck, so we're gonna go back and put another one on since it's a long distance and we want to be able to get as much on the truck as we can, because we are paying for it by the mile, not by the weight. So back to the stack we go. There that the truck driver can't cross, and he went down that road, and it's really kind of hard to turn a semi around even if you're the best driver out there. The truck driver we have, he's a pretty good truck driver. We like him. He's taken probably 8-10 loads of our hay for the same guy in Iowa. And so now I get to drive this down there where he is. And then I'm just gonna load him on the road, and then I'll take him back and weigh him back out again, because that's just how our luck is today. Back out here, we are gonna go saw some hay. I have my friend from school coming to help me drive truck. My parents are out of town, so kind of out here trying to run a farm by myself that was ran by how many? 4 guys and my mom. So it's a little bit of work. Hey everyone, just out here along the hay. I thought I'd show you what it kind of looks like afterwards when the wind comes through and we try to bale still. There's just big old blobs of hay everywhere. We're moving all the hay so we can get in here with a rake and rake it all up into a nice windrow so we can bale it all up tonight. Or no, it'll have to be tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. It is a mess. There's so much out here. Dane! I don't hear you. What? Say hi! Hi!
Time-lapse video of the watermelon growing.
That'd be cool. It's good though. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday after school and I've got the okay to go start cutting some hay. And I have got I've got a new camera holder because the old one broke and it was kind of vibrating and it didn't really hold my phone very well. This one works a lot better, hopefully. So first thing I've got to do today is I need to grease the swather so the bearings and things just don't wear out. I try to do this every time I use the steam cleaner on it or the pressure washer, because it kind of puts water places you don't want water. So if you just put some grease in it, and then it'll push all the water out that you don't want there, and you won't ruin all the bearings. So I'll show you what that kind of looks like. It's kind of a messy job, but got to do it. First things first is we need to get some gloves because I don't want to get this crap all over my hands because grease is just a mess. So. Now over to putting grease on the screen. Oops. There's grease strips, is what they're called, and I'll do the top one when we use this. As you can see, that little nipple thing right there is what they call it, grease nipple, or grease dart. That is what we use, or what you connect to the end of this there. Alright, can't really see very well there. Tell there's grease piled up everywhere. That's good and bad. Makes for a mess when you have to work on the machine, but it also makes it so the parts don't wear out as long. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But now, before I go out and start cutting some more, I'm going to go clean the windows. So I need to go inside and get a thing of water, and then we'll come back out, and I got a little squeegee thing that I can use, so I'll show that next. Do one more thing. I needed to clean all the filters. That is all the dirt that came out of one of the filters. This is the regular color of dirt. That's after dirt that came out of the filter, and there's another small patch right there, but that's the major one. All that dirt came from the engine filter, which is in there, and that just cleans the air before it gets into the cylinders. And then I also cleaned the cab air filter, which is up there. You probably have to do those every probably 10-15 hours, and most of the time they put out that much. So knife, and I guess I will show you a little bit how this swather, a sickle header, works. So if we can get past the reel. This is the knife, and this is the guard. And if you look on the side here, there's a little slot that the knife goes through the guard, and the knives sit here and just kind of go back and forth for about 6 inches difference, and it will slice the hay. So if I put like something in between here and the knife moves towards my finger, it will cut that. So that's how it cuts the hay, and it's just going back and forth extremely fast. So if you have a little nick in the knife, you're gonna have a problem with it cutting. Here's kind of what the new one looks like. It's got some rusty bolts, but those are just old bolts that we reuse and put new knives on the sickle. So.
Action Communications wants to offer you a great opportunity to switch providers. We'll give you 1 free month of service at sign up when you mention this ad. Whether you're unhappy with your current service or just new to the area, call Action Communications today for your internet needs. Don't forget, we're also your local dish authorized retailer. Our local staff is here to answer all your questions and get you started. Call 308-632-7836.
Hey everyone, got back to my house, had my dinner. Now I am back out to go cut some more hay. See you there. What a beautiful night it is out here. Love the American flag. So my dad called, it's time to go bale, so I'm gonna quit probably for the night, probably, I don't know. I might come back and finish that, but we're gonna go bale some of that hay that I tried to bale last night, but it was too wet, so. Sorry, you can't see anything, but we just barely got done with baling. We didn't have a whole lot, we just had a lot of little stuff that took a lot of time. There's my dad. He's heading home. Just going to get the pickup I drove over here. We drove 2 pickups. Probably not going to go and finish cutting that just because it's like almost 8:30 and I have school in the morning, so better get to bed for that. But yeah, it was a great night for baling. We had the perfect amount of dew. But have a good night. Well, the other maintenance we have to do on balers other than greasing is fill them up with twine. So this is the stuff that ties the bales up so they don't come undone. And they just come in balls of twine is what we call them. And they're just like that. And you gotta tie them all up together. It's kind of cool, I guess, the way they have this set up. But they just leave little pieces of plastic wrap that they put around it. Come by and throw them away. But next thing we gotta do is we need to grease the baler and put some oil in the knotters. I just go up there and push a couple things and it kind of automatically does it. We got a nice system on there, but makes it nice and easy, but I still gotta go grease the rest of it. So grabbing the grease gun. So as you guys have just seen, I got me a drone. I've had it for a while, I just don't fly it very often, especially during the winter months or fall months when my brothers are gone and I got a lot of work to do, me and my dad. I don't got a lot of time to kind of go and play with it, but I got the chance to do it today. I always like doing it. Hey everyone, I just got done, or didn't get done, but it's time for dinner, so what a beautiful machine we got. Hey there, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe below. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, I'll answer. Have a nice week. Thanks for watching.